Elolam graphics. So today I'll be teaching you how to design a POS flag. Okay, so I'll be using INSHOT app for this. So I'll click on my INSHOT app. So after clicking on that INSHOT app, this is the surface you get as usual. So I'll click on photo, this middle one, don't forget. So after that, I'll click on new because I'm about to create another new design. So I'll click on this blank. I've told you the first thing you click is what the blank space. So after clicking on that blank space, this is what you get. Then you click on canvas. Remember, I told you you have to set your size. Okay, so let's go with this 5x4. It's a POS flyer, though 5x4 is too big, but let's just go with this 3x2. Where is it? Okay, 2:3. This 2:3, you click on it. Yes, but if you are printing the banner, it is 3x2. So now this, we have set our background now perfectly. So the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to scroll down around there. Remember, I told you that this POS this INSHOT app don't have shapes, so you click on this text so that you'll be able to get a square shape. I want to get a square shape. And remember, in POS design, the background should be white. White background always goes with POS flyers. White background always go with POS banners. They make sense. So now I will click on this my 123 that is here so that I'll be able to get a space dash line. So this dash line now, this is what I'll be using. This, after this dollar sign, before this and I'll click on this dash. I'll click on this 123 again. I'll click on this. I'll click on the dash line. I'll click on the dash line. Then I will come to this capital letter A and small letter A. If you have watched the other video, you will know how you get your shape. So you click on this blackout 2am. I've told you, if you are looking for a square or rectangle, you click on blackout 2am. Okay, so now you come back. Okay, I'll be using blue color instead of red color, so I'll come to this color platelet and then I'll be choosing my blue color. Shey you get. Now I'll come to this dash lines here and reduce this to nothing, to 0, this one too to 0. Then I will come back to this color platelet, to this I'll come back, then I will reduce it, so I will click on done. Now this one, now I will touch the square and drag it here. Then this angle that is down, I will hold it and drag it down. Then I'll hold it like this and move it down, but I'll bring it down. It is my hand that I'm using to bring down. Now you see this eye pencil that is here, I will click on it like this. I will click on it and then I will say copy. Okay, if you say copy, if you look at it very, you realize that it's double, now it's 2. So I'll bring this one up here, I'll bring it up, then I'll leave it there. Then this one here, now I'll reduce it, then I'll move it up, I'll reduce it, move it up, I'll reduce it again small and then move it up. Then I'll click on this one that look like pencil. I will say copy. I'll bring it down. I'll click on this pencil again at the top. I will say copy. I'll bring it down again. I need 5 of it. I'll bring it down again. I'll click on this that look like pencil. I will still say copy again. I'll bring it down. We're having 4 boxes already. Then I'll click on it again and I will say copy. So we already have what? We have 5 now. So I'll still click on it like this and copy. then I'll bring it down, but I will take it up, then use this angular arrow and draw it and draw it. Then I will now drag it down. Your hand will be on top of the shape as you are dragging it. Then I will drag it like this. I'll drag it up like this. Okay, I'll bring it down. I'll bring it down. Now that is it. Now this one that is down, I will shift it down a little again. Then no, I'll shift it up a little. So that I will make sure it aligns with the shapes. Now I'm done. Now once you want to touch anything, you see this black space where export is written, this black background, you click on this black background. Don't click on the white background. Okay, you can still click on the white background, you understand, so that you take the next this thing. Now what I want to do now, I'll click on this text. Then I will type POS. Now I'll choose my font, capital letter A, small letter A, and then I'll come to this robot medium, no, Babas. Then I'll click on this color here. I will give it a red color. Okay, so I will come to this dash. Remember, I've teach all these things. I'll give it a bold color. I'll give it a bold color. Then I'll click on done here. Then I'll click on this POS. Now remember, anything you type will always appear at the center of your background. So I will add it. I'll use this arrow to draw it. Then I'll bring it up here. Then I will reduce it. I'll bring it down a little. Now I'll click on this edit. Touch the POS. Click on this one that look like pencil. Edit. I want to change the font. I'll click on this capital letter A. I'm not satisfied with that font, so let me give it to robot medium. Yeah, so I'll click on done. You can see this one is more okay to me. It's more okay to me. So this shape that is down here, I will click on this last one. I'll bring it down again. I need to shift it. Then this one too, I will shift it down. 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 Is okay. All right, so now this POS now is at the middle. Now I will click on this white background. Now the next thing now that I want to do is available here. POS available. So I'll click on the text again and write available here. Now I will come to this color platelets. Remember what I told you about label. I'll go to this label. When I go to this labels, I'll click on this third square, this third one here. You can see. So I will now come back to this text. So I'll give my text color white. Do you see it now? Then I'll click on done. So I will click on it and then I'll move it up where I want it to be. Then I'll reduce the size. I'll reduce it. Can you see that I've reduced it? I will still reduce the size, reduce it. Then I will click on this pencil again to edit it. Then I'll come to this dash dash dash, and then I will this capital letter A, small letter A. Remember I said I want to give space within the letters. I will give space within the letters. Can you see? Now done. This is what we have here. Now you will now look the name of the person that owns the POS. Let's assume text. Let's assume it is Abdusalam Enterprise, or let's say Chinox Enterprise. Any name you want to. Maybe the person tells you the name. Chinox. Let's say Chinox Enterprise. Some can say Ventures. It depends. Then I will click on. I don't need the, what is it called? I'll click on this dash dash because I don't need the spacing of the letters. So I will come back again. I'll reduce the spacing of the letters to 2. Then I'll come back to this color platelet. Then this label here, I will click on this first cycle with slash, this one. because I don't need it. Then I'll come to this text here. If you look at, you're not seeing the text because the color was white. So I will click on this blue. You can see now you are seeing the text. So I'll click on done. Then I'll click on this and then I'll shift it up where I want it to be, but I will still reduce it. I will reduce it. This angle down is the one that I use to reduce it. Then I'll put my hand on top of the text and draw it down. So I will still reduce it again. Then I'll click on this dot, this eye pencil to edit it again. I'll come back to this and I'll reduce the letters about there to 0%. So now this POS that you see, I'll bring it down. I'll click on this edit. I'll edit it again, and then I'll come here and then shift it a little. Give it like 10. Yes. So I will now shift it up, up, up. I'll bring it down and I'll shift this right up a little. Up a little. Then this one, in designing, you just have to be creative. You get? So you bring it down. Or this available here, let's shift it small first. So you bring this one, you make sure you set everything so that it will look nice. And then this available, I'll bring it what? Down here. Okay, so I'll click on this white background to see what I'm doing. So I'll still click on it. It's not still set. So let me see. So this available here, I'll click on edit still because I want the text to be balanced. So I will click, I will add those spacing between the letters to 36. Is a little bit okay. We're getting there. I'll click on this white space here. Very good. I think we're almost there. So, but when you look at it, you realize that this available here is not still fit. So you click on edit because you need to be checking to make sure that your work is nice. Don't just, I've added the spacing to 41. I will say okay, now at least it's a little bit okay now to me. So not the POS now. This box, I'll bring it here. I will delete it. I will delete this one. That is how design is. I will delete it. At times when you realize that what you are doing is not making much sense, you still reduce. I will reduce this thing. I will reduce it before dividing it. I will reduce it. Then I'll move it a little. Then I'll copy it. Then bring it down again. Then edit. Then this one that look like pencil, you should know where to copy now. If you are following, you understand. Then I'll click on this pencil again. I'll still copy. Remember I said we are looking for 5 boxes. This one, shift it small so that it will align. Shift it small. Then I'll click on this pencil. I will still copy it and then I'll bring it down. I think we have 5 now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have 5. So I'll click on this white space. Now if you look at it, this one is more forward, so I will shift it back. Yes, this front one, I will shift it front a little. Okay, now what do I want to do? Then you come to this text here. I'll write cash withdrawal. That is what they do now. Okay, so I'll click on this dash lines and reduce the spacing to 0 because I don't want it. Then I'll come to this capital letter, is robot medium. Then I'll come to this color platelet. This label, I don't need it, so I'll cancel it. Okay, so I'll click on done. You will not see the text because the text is written white, but immediately see where the text is. Remember I told you the text will always appear at the center. So I will reduce this cash withdrawal. I will reduce it and put it like this and bring it to the middle. Okay, so I'll click on this edit, this pencil and copy. I'll copy this one and bring it here. Once I copy it and bring it here to the box, I will click on this pencil, I will edit, and then I will say cash transfer. You can see, so this cash transfer, I will still move it like this so that it will match, to be at the middle. So I will still click on this edit, I'll copy and bring it down here. Then I'll click on this pencil, I say edit, then I will say deposits, cash deposits. You can see. Then I'll click on this pencil again, I will say copy, I'll bring it here, and I will say I'll click on this edit, sorry, this one, I'll click on this edit, and I will say bill payments, bill payments. So I'll click on it and I'll click on this, I will say copy, and I'll bring it down here, and then I'll edit it, I'll say edit, and I will say airtime and data. Some POS do say airtime and what, and data. You can see how it is. So now you have already written the services that they offer in that place. Now the next thing you need to do, now you now come to sticker. Now I'm going to bring the POS what is it called, machine now, because there are people that cannot read, and what they want to see first is the POS machine because they can't read. So you click on this icon here, and then I'll click on import, this plus sign, I will click on it. Why am I clicking on it? Because the pictures I want to import, I've already removed their background and save. So for you to I've already removed their background and save, so I'll click on this recent here. Now where those pictures are saved, they are in INSHOT, so I'll click on INSHOT. You can see now one of the this thing is here. Look at it here. Okay, let me start with this money here. So I'll click on done. Now I've gotten my picture of money. I'll draw it up like this. I'll reduce it, then I'll bring it down here to the side. Okay, now I will still click on sticker so that I'll go and get my POS machine. I'll still click on this plus because I've told you I've already removed their background. So I'll click on this icon, this machine, POS, this thing is good. So I'll click on done. So why we always use pictures is because people that don't know how to read, once they just see the machine, they know that this one is POS. You understand? So I'll bring this machine here, as simple as it is. Yes, so I'll bring the machine here. So I will move this one down a little. Okay, so now what's next? This thing. Okay, I will still click on this box here, then I'll move it up. Sorry, I'll move it down. So I will still click on sticker here. After clicking on sticker, now I'll still click on plus again because what I'm importing is still, I've removed the background. So I'll click on this one, then I'll click on done. This is what I'm bringing down here, so I'll bring it down here. I'll move it up a little. I'll use this arrow to reduce the size. I'll reduce the size, and then bring it down here. Okay, I'll put it here. Now I'll still click on sticker. We are not still done. Click on my plus sign. You can see that the design is very, very simple. These are things that people just do, and then you imagine how they do it. Then you reduce, and I will still reduce it, and I'll bring it here. So I will still reduce it again. I will add. Let me add it small. I'll bring it here. This one, I'm going to shift it small. I'll reduce it and then shift it small. Then this one, I'll bring it up here a little bit close to this one. Then I'll click on this white space that is here. Can you see? Now I will now click on my text. Then I'll write for more inquiries. Okay, let me click on for. Come to this color platelet and turn it to blue so that you'll be able to see it to blue. Yeah, so I'll click on this. Then more inquiries. So maybe the person you're designing for has given your the phone number. You just write the phone number. And let's assume this is the phone number of the person. So I'll come to this capital letter A. I want to change the font, the color, the font now. Change it to Alio. No. Roboto inquiry. So I'll click on this dash and I'll click on this capital letter A and capital letter A and capital letter A. I've changed it so you can see that it has changed to small letters. So I'll come to this color platelets label and give it this square here. So I'll give it a white square. Now you're not going to see it. Just click on done. Do you see now? So I will reduce it. Use the arrow down and reduce it. And then I'll bring it down here. So I'll bring it up again. I'll reduce it a little and then bring it down up a little. Then I'll click on this edit. Then I will give space between the letters. Let's give it like 30. Let me see. Okay, 28 is okay. So I will touch it and I will shift it this way. So I'll click on this white background. So now you are done with your design. As simple as that. Then you click on export. So once you click on export, now you allow it to save. You want to save it now. So you can see, as simple as that, you have designed your POS flyer. You just go to the printer, you print it and collect your cash. As simple as that. And as I've said, POS flyers always go with a white background. Don't even suffice it. You can use other colors actually, but white background is so it makes it look beautiful. So it's taking time to save in my phone because my phone, the storage is small. So but your own time, it's not going to take much space, it's much time. Okay, so and one thing with this thing is, after it has saved, if you don't need to look for it. If you just go to your photos, like that is where photo, you see it, the INSHOT app auto on its own that it saves its work. Any work you do, it will save there. Sure, you get it. So if you go now to your photos and you search those gallery, those folders, you are going to see INSHOT. So almost all the work they have been doing, once it is INSHOT, you save it, it is going to appear there. It's going to appear there. So you are going to watch this video. Now after watching this video, you're also going to replicate what you just watched, so that and then you send it. Yeah, so you're so simple. Sorry, it's taking time to save. So just try it on your own. It's as simple as ABCD. Thank you.